Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request from a player over on the EU Nordic and East server, Diamond 4. This is a leasing game from him. Why did he want me to review this game specifically? He says he feels like he's not utilizing his early game potential as Lee Sin. Feels like he's too passive and needs some help with micromanagement on Lee specifically. Any specific moments on this game? He talks about his first death and his death at the 16th minute mark. Feels like it was the right decision, but somehow died both times. So let's jump into this. We can definitely take a look at these two specific deaths, and let's touch on Lee Sin. Lee Sin, I think, is a really strong jungler. He's always been in the jungle meta, and the reason for it is he's just so good in early game. I mean, even like, I feel like that he actually doesn't scale too badly, to be honest. Like, if you have a good early game, it doesn't even matter whether you scale or not, because you just carry through the early mid game. And Lee Sin's just really good at ganking. Like, he has so many tools to get on people. He has a slow, he has a Q that can be very, very sticky of a champion, and obviously can make plays with his R and ward jumps and all that fancy stuff. But I actually don't like fancy Lee Sin players that aren't thinking about actually winning the game versus trying, how can I like make an outplay. Like, that's not how you want to play Lee Sin, you know. I mean, you can use those tools to create opportunities, but those opportunities need to be getting like objectives or breaking open the game or accelerating the game. So let's take a look at Lee Sin's runes here. So he's going Conqueror, which is pretty standard. I think that's like the best way to go for Lee Sin. Maybe you could be looking to go Electrocute this game, potentially. You are against like a lot of ranged squishy champions, but you are against a Volibear in the jungle. I mean, sort of the way I think of it is, if you're versing like 4 times squishy like Mage or AP type champions, I would take Electrocute. So maybe you should have taken that this game, but I still think Conqueror is just overall very good for Lee Sin. You go Triumph, Tenacity. Obviously you want Tenacity because you're versing a pretty actually heavy CC comp. Doesn't really look it, but you have like the slow fear from Volibear, the silence and slows from Soraka, LeBlanc Chain, Lux Q, which is a big one. So Tenacity definitely helps here, and I'll definitely be looking to actually build Merc Treads as well this game. So you go Coup de Grace here as well, which is really good. Only really go Last Stand if you feel like you're going to be skirmishing a lot, and skirmishes will go for a while. These skirmishes are going to go very quick. So definitely would be taking Coup de Grace. And you take Magical Footwear, Cosmic Insight. I really like this just for solo queue Lee Sin. I think it's really good to just be able to skip your Brutes, get Warrior as soon as possible with your Magical Footwear. And Cosmic Insight is just feels nice with the extra CDR. And the stats you go here are attack speed, AD, and armor. So that's all good. I always sort of base the last one, so either armor or magic, is based on the jungle matchup. Even though he's versing a lot of AP here, I like that he's taken armor just for the Volibear matchup, because you want to be getting in his face and actually skirmishing with him. Like, Volibear jungle is really niche, and I think it's just not good at all. It'll be very slow clear. Alright, so analyzing your comp here. So you have a Shen, and Shen's a very interesting like champion to be playing with, and the thing that sort of sucks about solo queue is that you don't have the communication aspect, so you need to really rely on the Shen being switched on with looking at the map using his ults. But Shen's so good because you can set up 4-man dives bot, and with bot being such a priority with dragons here, that's what you really want to be thinking to do this game. And why you want to be doing that even more this game is you have a double mage bot lane, and double mage bot lanes, I just love ganking, like especially with like Veigar. Sometimes you get Vel'Koz, like they have so much CC slows that you can utilize to gank, and these guys are always going to be stronger 2v2 than like an ADC that doesn't have items. So Israel's going to be so weak. Like, these guys, you can just break this tower so easily with your double mage bot lane, like early, and a Shen. So getting dragons, that's the mindset approach that I'll be taking this game. It's sort of just the mindset you want to have with, again, double mage bot lane and a Shen top. Alright, so just defending your red here. This is fine. Alright, so you are starting blue here. Like, this is okay. Like, you can potentially gank this Soraka early. I'm not sure if she will actually be pushing in or not. Like, Shen actually could threaten her with taunt and stuff like that. Like, Soraka's pretty weak in the early stages. But, yeah, I would actually be starting red, like, getting level 3 and getting bot. That's what I would want to be doing here. I'm not sure what your Karma's doing right here. I think she's like AFK or something like that. So, but that's what I'll be doing this game. But you can still do this path. Like, obviously, you're going to 3 camp top here, red, into a top gank, but you could also be doing this to match the Volibear, who most likely will be starting red, and come for a 2v2 here, and you guys are 100% stronger in the 2v2, so that's fine. You can contest him on Scuttle, but I just like to get double mage bot lanes rolling again. That's why I love ganking double mage bot lanes. Right, so your Karma is like completely AFK, so she must obviously come back, because you do actually win this game, or you just win a 4v5. Which would be quite impressive. Alright, so you 3-camp bot side into red. Shen is pushing here, so this is a potential counter gank. You know, again, Volibear is likely to... Well, he started red because these guys were late to base, late to the lane, and also just Volibear would just... I just don't see him starting blue in a million years. So you actually see Volley here. I think that you really should have... Again, identified the counter gank a bit better here. I know Rift Scuttler's coming up in 15 seconds, but like, come walk through here. Like, the Volibear could be here right now and actually cleared faster than you got level 3, because you obviously did 4 camps, he did 3 camps. So he could potentially be here right now. Like, I actually don't even know Volibear's jungle clear speed, but I'll just be there for the counter gank. Like, up there. Like, let's say Volibear walks into you here, and you were actually sitting here waiting for Volibear instead of, like, ganking or anything like that. You would have, like... I mean, potentially killed him, at least burnt his flash, because you do have your Shen priority there. And again, like, you're just going to beat an Aftershock Volibear 1v1 every day of the week with Conqueror, and that's the advantage of having Conqueror as well, is that these melee skirmishes, you're going to win. Right, so the way I ideally like to play Lee Sin ganks is, yes, you throw a Q right now, but he's already trapped. So he gets the taunt. I would actually walk up to him, get like an auto attack, E, auto attack. Like, obviously, you know, you can W your Shen if they're actually going for your Shen, or W yourself if they're starting to go on you, and then try and follow up his flash with a Q and potentially kill him. So that's just the way that you're going to do max damage and make sure that Volibear is not escaping. He does have Aftershock here, so it might be a little bit difficult, but you end up still burning his flash, which is fine. He's low health. He probably has to base here. You actually go on the Soraka here. She's got her slows and her stuff, so she just gets away. Alright, so now what you want to be doing here is utilizing... You get double Rift Scuttler now. So Volibear, you've already knocked him out. He's low. He has no flash. He can't contest on his Rift Scuttler here. You have mid priority. You have top priority. Let's get this Rift Scuttler. Let's go down mid. Literally just ignore. Like, you could maybe place a ward here if you... I think you should, like, place a ward here. So get Rift Scuttler, place a ward here just to check if he's going to try and potentially invade his jungle. But I would actually want him to take Raptors. If Volibear with a machete is going to take your Raptors, he's going to really lose momentum. And then you can just go on the other side and take his Raptors if you see him do that. Get bot Rift Scuttler, and then you can actually gank bot, who's overextended right now. Your Karma's actually not back yet, so maybe not. But let's say if she was there, that's what I would be doing. Alright, so the Shen flashes here. This is really done by him. Look at the minion wave right now. So the way you judge the way ganks are going to go, like, they have a full minion wave right here. You'll be tanking a lot of minions. Shen's low health. And Soraka's really good in these, like, tight, neat little spots, because she can throw her abilities down. Like, Soraka's actually very good into melee champions, and you guys are 2 melee champions. So this is not good at all. And Volibear comes here, and you guys are probably going to die for this. So really bad there. Like, you talk about your first death, should not have happened. And your mindset, like, let's say you outplayed it a little bit better, and like you flashed and killed Volley or something like that. That's not the mindset you want to have right here. Just based on looking at the wave, based on the Shen being low. Like, yes, you're following a Shen. If he's going to flash, I mean, just let him die, honestly. It's more priority. Get both Rift Scuttlers here. And I mean, you can see how bad this turned out for you. You guys literally have technically lost this 2v2 that should never have been lost. Alright, so you go out of base here, you buy your Stalker's Blade. Now you're going bot, because obviously top Rift Scuttler's probably gone. Alright, I would actually be ganking bot right here before doing Rift Scuttler. Like, this is literally free kills. You might miss your opportunity, but they actually decided to stay around here. So this is just the enemy team just having no idea. I mean, Diamond 4 bot laners and stuff, they have no idea how to track junglers at all. Like, even though they saw you top, die, and would want to be coming down here with Rift Scuttler, it's very obvious you're down here if they're tracking, or even if the Volibear is tracking you and pinging for the team. So you come down here. Ezreal does have both summoners, but you hit the Q on him, get the flash. So this is really good gank from you. Good work on hitting that Q. And you burn both Ezreal summoner spells. Alright, so Karma is back here. She helps Veigar get away. Alright, so now you have 2 options here. So this is so good for you now. Burning both Ezreal summoner spells. You want to regank this, get Dragon ASAP. the way you're going to be able to do this is you have two options. So you can either full clear your jungle, base, then go bot side, or you can base right now, do your Krugs, Raptors, walk down here, maybe skip your camps if the wave's in a good position, because right now your bot lane should be basing right now. Like no one, you're not going to sit here and push the wave in. The wave's in such a good position for you to re-gank this. So really based on that, I would actually want to like full clear, because you're going to get here faster by doing this. Full clear, up top side, base, then we go straight bot. You'll have probably your Warhammer by then, so you'll be pretty strong. And actually, how much gold do you have? Oh, actually, you probably won't have a Warhammer, no. 2 long swords, better than having 1 right here, because if you were to base here... Actually, no, so you have 550 gold. I was looking at Volibear's gold. Nice. Actually, I don't know. I think you'll be close to a Warhammer. It'll be very close. Anyway, let's see what you do here. Volibear actually checks you on your Gromp. He backs off. So yeah, so the mindset you need to have right now is how do I get Dragon and kill bot as soon as possible, because, you know, Ezreal, you burnt both his summoners, and you know that because you literally ganked it. I mean, look at the wave right now. They're literally just freezing. This is so perfect for you to be ganking right now. Like, I actually really don't care about this Soraka top lane. Definitely don't care about ganking LeBlanc. LeBlanc's very hard for you to gank, especially with a Xerath. You just really don't want to be protecting Xerath as much as possible. Let him free farm. He'll outscale LeBlanc very hard. Alright, so I'm not sure why you're going top here. Shen just killed Soraka. She doesn't have TP. Maybe you're not aware of that. Again, I'll just be wanting to clear Krugs, and you need to get bot ASAP, especially with your blue buff respawning, and Ocean Drag's so good early game. So good early game. Alright, you decide to come help your team here. Shen uses his ult. And we kill the LeBlanc. So, pretty good here. Help Xerath push this out. I like this. Oh, so you're probably not going to be able to get Krugs anymore here. Actually, I think you can just Dragon. So looking at the state of the map right here, you just Dragon. Absolutely. Like, Volibear's level 5 right now. He's like no threat. Absolutely Dragon now. Yes, Xerath's like I don't even care about that. But like, you've literally pushed out him. You have mid priority here. Dragon's very squishy in the early stages of the game. So you could literally just get Karma to help you. Like Ezreal, their bot lane can't fight. Lux is already based, and actually I think Lux died there. Lux died, he's going to be coming back. You have bot priority, get Vega to help you as well. Get this drag ASAP, you've got a great opportunity here. Alright, but instead you come to ward this, take Raptors. This is really bad for momentum. You don't, like, yes, counter jungling is good in the sense that you've pushed Volibear out, but there's so much more important stuff for you to do on the map right now. Your entire bot side jungle's up. Red Krugs are up. Dragon was an objective. You've basically missed that opportunity now because your team's all base in. This is not what you're going to be doing. There's so many better things you can be doing here to get like ahead in this game and impact the game more. So now you've sort of wasted your ult there. Could have potentially died to the LeBlanc. So this is really bad. And now the enemy team, now this is letting Volibear have room to breathe right now. So they could literally potentially Dragon. You could lose just Dragon right here. Mid priority, like Volibear's going to be bot side for red. Bot, your bot space, and there's just like, this is just so bad. And especially in terms of your jungle path, like you might be forced to now ditch your topside camps and go bot to defend Dragon or something like that, or you might just have to concede it entirely. So I want to emphasize how bad that decision on doing Raptor camps was in terms of your momentum in this game and your early pressure leasing. Like you talk about, you feel like you didn't do enough early game. I mean, that was a huge thing right there. Like absolutely destroying momentum that you had in this game. So now, yeah, you're sort of forced to go bot, and what's so bad at this now is that your entire topside jungle's up, and you're literally not going to have red buff for a long time now. So fortunately, Volibear didn't take Dragon, obviously just didn't think he could or something like that. Do have bot priority now, have mid priority, you have another opportunity to take Dragon, I think, here. Right, you're looking for a potential dive counter gank here. This is pretty good. Instinct right here. Knowing Volibear was likely bot because his red buff would be up, and this is the side of the map here would be. Alright, look at this. This is why double mage bot lane so good to gank. Like just look, this is such a good example of why you should have been hammering this a lot more this game than just like, you know, this counter gank here. Like there's just no way that these guys are going to be able to 3v3 you. Like Ezreal is so useless in the early stages compared to like a Vega with ult and like a Karma. Alright, so Volibear's dead now. Decide to do Dragon. This is really good. You have mid priority. You have bot sort of priority. Not really, but I mean, you know if they're going to walk up. You have some vision. This is good Dragon call. Alright, so considering again your top side jungle right now, I want you to base instantly, and I want you to re-gank bot with Shen ult. Like Shen ult has right here, so what you want to do here, base straight away. I don't want you to go top side at all. This looks like what you're about to do, which is going to pain me to see. Base, clear your entire top side, walk down here, 4-man dive bot, get a bunch of turret plates, base, then after that you'll come here, do Rift Herald, maybe gank a Soraka or something like that, because Soraka is going to be able to get turret platings with that Shen ult. Maybe look to even because Xerath is actually doing such a good job to keep getting priority here, so that it would be my game plan right now. Like, yes, that could change and it could be altered, and this is where you need to be creative as a jungler, but the worst thing you can be doing right now is going to your Gromp. Like, this is so bad, because then you're forced to go topside, and then you're now I'm topside, I gotta do gank this Soraka, and this Soraka, Soraka's useless, she's not gonna get this tower. Soraka's so slow at getting towers. Just let her do whatever she wants and just break open the map, just destroy this bot tower, and then snowball the game. Let your bot switch to top, keep pressing the advantage of having this double mage bot lane in the early stages, and having your strength as a early game, mid game Lee Sin. Alright, so now you base here. Now you're gonna be forced to go bot side. I love it that you've bought 2 control wards here. Coming up here for a counter gank. Probably gonna kill this volley here. Nice job. Alright, she's out. Leave her. You need to be doing your Krugs. You need to be doing your Raptor Camp, and you need to be 4-man diving bot with Shen. Shen still has his ult. Just leave this. You burnt her flash. I don't want you to do anything fancy here. Like, she's 3 levels ahead of you at this stage, to be honest, as well. Like, and you're low health. Just back off. Alright, so you're staying to defend, soak up some experience, maybe okay. Okay, so this is going to work. Yes, you're going to get this kill, but I want to emphasize this is not good. Like, you're not going to be able to get anything off this. Like, Shen and Lee Sin, you're not going to be sitting here whacking turret plates. Like, this is just not worth to get this tower. You need to have used that Shen ult for bot. 4-man dive in bot. That's what you need to do with it. Using that Shen ult, yes, you're going to get the kill on Soraka, but it's not worth it at all. Like, you've just blown such a big cooldown and wasted a lot of time top instead of getting your bot even further ahead. I mean, look at how free this is right now. Imagine if you were bot on this wave, 4-man diving these guys. This tower's dead. You base, you go top again, Rift Herald with your bot lane. You go top to take top tower. Or even break mid. I mean, Xerath's doing such a good job to this game as well. Like, you could have really accelerated and snowballed this game just based on your jungle path and your priorities. Alright, so I mean, I guess you're going to get Rift Herald here. You have top priority and mid priority. This is a good call based on the situation. Right, so what I would be doing now is Raptors, Krugs, base, like again, just trying to be as efficient as possible. Base, how much gold will you have? You have really good gold here. You can start building your Black Cleaver. Actually, yeah, Black Cleaver, then I would build probably maybe a Stopwatch and then Hex Drinker this game, because actually you're versing a very heavy AP team. And then, so yeah, do that, base, and then go straight bot, and you still have Shen TP, so maybe you can set up a play. You do have rewards that Shen can TP to. But that needs to be your mindset right now. Alright, so Xerath gets caught and died there. Just leave this. Like, you're 1v2 right now. Like, yes, you have ult and you can maybe outplay, but LeBlanc is so hard to outplay. Like, she can, like, W, just mess with you with distortion and all that sort of stuff. Just back off here. She's chained you right here. This is really bad. Alright, yes, your bot lane's coming to help you here. But LeBlanc's just going to survive here. And this is, again, just bad for the momentum of the game. And what this is showing me there, your mindset. And, this is potentially why, I don't know if you're stuck in Diamond 4 or anything like that. But you have a kills mindset. Like, that mindset right there, like, I want to kill this LeBlanc. She's 50% health, even though Volibear's there. Your mindset needs to be, how can I win this game? How can I accelerate this game with my bot that's, like, technically ahead? How can I utilize my Shen? From that is just telling me that you're very kills focused. You're not objective and winning the game focused. You're trying to be like a fancy Lee Sin player or something like that. And you're actually going to die to this LeBlanc here. So this is really bad. You have like a lot of jungle camps up right here. This is just really... worst thing situation to happen as a jungler is to die with all your jungle camps up. Alright, so you do still have Rift Herald going to come out of spawn here. Shen has, I think, died to the Soraka. She's actually broken the top tower. So Soraka's starting to get a bit out of control here, maybe concerning. But you have Shen ult right now. Let's just get this dragon. Let's 4-man ult. There's so many options. Let's just concede top. I don't care about top at all at this stage. Right, so you're coming down here for a lane gank. Shen ults in. Like, this is what you wanted to be doing 5-6 minutes ago. Like, you see how easy this is? I mean, they didn't even really use you. Shen just came in early. Like, that was, you know, just them using Shen. Alright, so LeBlanc actually shows up here. You wall jump over the wall. Alright, she actually kills you. Okay, this is the 16-minute death you were talking about. I mean, when you say the right move, like, obviously you want to go do Dragon Rift Sculler here, but you need your teammates with you. Like, LeBlanc's missing on the map. She's likely have roamed down here. She's likely here. You need to be very careful here. And this is just sort of map awareness. It's sort of hard to say, like, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Like, in hindsight, like, obviously don't walk here because LeBlanc's here, but these are just sort of just map awareness things that you need to take into account. And you should have just walked up with your team. Like, your team's sitting here, 4-man diving this, get this tower here, then, you know, come secure dragon with your team. Always have the numbers advantage. LeBlanc wouldn't have been able to do that if there's, like, you know, a Karma shielding you and, like, a Vega throwing his stun down. Alright, so there's actually maybe an overstay from your team. LeBlanc's playing pretty well, pretty patiently here, waiting for a potential pick. Gets the chain on Shen. Shen goes in with his taunt. Alright, great. Kill LeBlanc here. This is good. Alright, so obviously you're going to go bot out of base here. The dragon. Alright, this is actually looking pretty south. The pretty fed Soraka's here now. Alright, your team's pretty low here. You need to actually concede this. Enemy team, likely Volibear should take Dragon off this. Your team's all low base. They have no ults. They have no mana. You concede bot right here. You go top. Ignore your jungle. Go steal all of Volibear's top lane. Bot, top jungle. Just try and get the power farm on. Just try and do something. Create the best situation out of this bad situation. Like, your team sort of overstayed bot. Then you can come here, clear your entire topside jungle. Mindset here, just concede. Your team has overstayed. That's just the way that the cookie crumbles this game. Alright, so yeah, I definitely don't think you should have done Grump here. You just need to concede bot side at this stage. Alright, so I think you had to use Rift Chair. Was it about to expire? I think it was, so you sort of did have to use it. Not optimally, but that's whatever. Yeah, they're going to be able to kill out Rift Chair pretty easily. Alright, so the enemy team's not doing Dragon for some reason. They're sort of just sitting around, so your team's literally had time to, like, base, come back with full health. Alright, and it looks like you guys are back to full health, so we're going to win this skirmish. Your Xerath ults. Soraka burns her ult. And 3 of the enemy team are dead. Volley is still alive, but I think this is going to be a dragon for you. Save your smite. Really good smite. And potentially kill this Volibear here as well. Alright, so good recovery, I guess, from there. Enemy team sorted their bad decision making there. Come here, you want to clear your top side camps finally. I literally think you've literally got your Ruptors or Crobs like once this game, like 19 minutes. Alright, so the objective for this game right now is top tower. This is the next objective. You want Baron starting to become an objective. Right now, your bot lane needs to be... This is where you can start controlling your team with pings. Your bot lane needs to be top. Shen should be pushing bot, creating pressure, and ulting to make plays top. Like, Shen is such a good split pusher because of his ultimate. You want to be avoiding the side Shen is on as much as possible, so to get the maximum effectiveness out of that champion and his ultimate. Alright, so you chuck a ward there, you base. I love the 2 control wards from base. This is awesome. Control wards are so good on Lee Sin. Alright, again, so pressure mid right here, push mid in here. You need to be getting this. You need to be telling your team with pings, your bot lane. You're going to do, like, what are you going to get bot here? Dragons you've taken, bot tower's gone. you get mid priority. Like your Zeroth got mid tower, utilize it for your advantage. Let's like push out mid, and I want you to be walking up top here, pressuring Baron, taking this tower, even diving the Soraka if she's alone. So your Zeroth kills the LeBlanc there. Alright, so you're sieging mid here. This is, again, not the objective you want right now. Like, you don't really have much vision here. A bit risky. Just come and kill this Soraka top. Like, walk into the top side jungle right here. Clear this. Pressure Soraka. She will probably have to back off. Let's get this dragon. And, again, you want Shen. Like, tell Shen, go bot. That's, like, the macro here. Like, there's no reason to fight. You guys have a 4 or 5 gold leads. Just choke them out with vision. Choke them out with your mid and mid priority. And just getting this top tower ASAP. Alright, so you kill Volibear there, you catch him, which is good. I like that you eventually did invade their topside jungle with your mid priority. Zeroth's trying to come kill the Soraka up top here. She flushes, she's probably gone at this stage. You really just need to back off here. There's no reason to fight. The enemy teams will miss in your Veigar's in base. You need to absolutely bail. Alright, so they keep chasing you. Alright, so you're going in here. So this, again, is your kills mindset versus objective mindset. There's no reason to fight. You guys have the advantage. You guys have mid tower. You guys can keep pressuring, pushing this in, and pressure Baron and slowly choke them out and win this game methodically. This mindset and this fight, like, even if you win this fight or somehow, I mean, I don't know how, Veigar is not there, maybe he can TP to this fight, but you're instantly on a disadvantage because you have you've already, like, backed off, you don't have ultimate, you don't have vision, Shen's here, so he's not going to be able to ult effectively. This is what loses you Baron and games, like, this mindset, these pointless fights. So Shen eventually ults you, you die here, still. Like, you're potentially just going to lose Baron here. I know Veigar actually TPs here and flanks. I mean, 3 of you guys are dead. You're dead as the jungler. Volibear's alive. This is how you lose games. Kills mindset versus objective. Slow. Be patient. You utilize your advantages to your strengths. You have mid tower. Alright, so the enemy team's potentially doing Baron now. Yep, they are. They're getting actually pretty slow here. Ward it here, so yep, you can potentially defend it. You're pretty lucky they have a very slow Baron team. Like, you think that might have worked, that top fight, the skirmish or whatever, but if they were, had like a potential, like a more 80 damage or something like that, like a Karthus jungle or something like that, you would have literally just lost that Baron. And potentially lost, like, all that lead that you worked up. Alright, so you actually catch the Volibear there. Zeroth's doing a lot of work this game. He's doing a lot of damage with his ult. Catch the Lux. Alright, so there you go. Potentially counter Baron now. This is just the joys of solo queue, the back and forth. Alright, so you actually decide not to do Baron. You want to do Dragons, so it looks like you're really prioritizing 4 Dragons. I like that mindset a lot. And I actually agree with not doing Baron here, actually, because you have, both teams actually have very slow Barons. Let's just, like, Shen's dead, like, your team has so slow Baron, you have Karma, Veigar, Zeroth, and you're like a Lee Sin, like, you're not going to be doing insane amounts of damage to a Baron. So I really like this. The enemy team's your team's pushing at mid here, you're going to take this dragon, you pull it out, this is really good. No point taking any risk on that Baron there. So I really like this from you. You get your 3rd dragon. 4th dragon, like Infernal Dragon Soul's really a potential win condition with Elder Dragon here. So Ezreal jumps over the wall. You get the kill on that. Alright, you need to start thinking about base in, reset in. Again, there's nothing to fight bot here. Like, you're doing the same thing here as you're doing top. Like, push out mid. No reason to fight here. You have no vision. This is the only thing that's going to happen here is bad news. I can tell you that. And Baron is the next objective. Shen shouldn't be top at all. Shen should be bot here as ult and TP. Control your team with pings. Tell them to back off here. There's just no reason to fight. Like, this is kills, kills, kills. Like, oh, this is solo queue. I didn't get kills, but it's so fun. What's more fun is winning games and climbing the ladder. Alright, so again, this is just dumb fighting right here, fighting over nothing, when you could be pushing in mid and starting to get control of Baron. Alright, you have 1600 gold, you're looking to counter jungle here. Again, not worth to counter jungle here when your entire topside jungle's up. Like, this is your priority. Like, there's no point you risking being here. Like, you're here alone. Yes, 2 of the enemy team are dead, but there's just so much for you to do here. I want you to be taking your jungle camps, or like potentially off spawn. Just make sure that there's no way the enemy team can get back into this game by you just being so far ahead of the enemy volley bear. Like, you're 60 CS ahead of him right now. You could be like at least 100. You know, like, volley bear is such a slow farmer. Alright, so Volibear and LeBlanc's timers are pretty long at this stage. Lux is dead. You decide to do Baron. I like this call. They shouldn't be able to contest you here, especially with Vega's cage. Vega's very good at zoning off Barons. Vega gets the cage, kills the Ezreal. You guys are still whacking away at this Baron, and it looks like Baron is taken. Alright, base reset here. We still need to get top tower here. We want to start getting Shen to split push. Shen's actually going to be pretty unstoppable in the split push. He has a lot of MR right here. Soraka won't be able to do anything to contest him. He has a Tiamat as well, which helps him push. Alright, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. Not worth fighting here at all. Reset, spend your gold. You have literally 2600 gold right here. You could buy a GA or a Hex Drinker or something like that. There's no reason to risk these fights. You have Baron. The enemy team wants you to fight them now. This is their only opportunity to get back into this game, and you're literally presenting it to them on a platter. Alright, but they're like pretty far behind, so you end up actually just acing them, like killing 2 here. Probably going to get Inhibitor. You're forced to burn your stopwatch. Alright, you're taking Hib here. How much gold do you have? 3000 gold. Want you to be resetting here. LeBlanc's just suiciding in for no reason. Base, 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 base. Nice, nice. Alright, you get GA. This is good. How much gold do you have? 52. Can't buy control ward, unfortunately. Alright, you're going bot to clear camps first. I mean, you'll be taking reds this game, right? You don't have an ADC, so maybe you should have gone taken red first, but this is still fine. I mean, you need to be topside, helping your team push this out. This is the next objective in this game. Use your team, use your brute force with your 9,000 gold lead right now. There's no reason to be splitting. This is just giving the enemy opportunities to get back into the game. Like, they can't 5v5 you in a million years right now. This is just weird splitting of the map. You guys are like doing a 3-2 combo with Shen in the more numbers zone. Alright, but you end up killing the Soraka there. You guys are just pushing this. No one's contesting you. You guys are probably just going to end this game here, it looks like. Alright, no, you actually decide to back off, get your 4th dragon here, maybe, no. Alright, your team's basing, just get 4th dragon. There's just no way the enemy team's going to be able to fight you now. 12k gold lead with Infernal Dragon Soul. And the enemy team's all chasing Shen top for some reason. And there you go. That's game. Alright, so definitely a lot for you to improve on this game. And I think if you really focus, especially in this mindset of objectives, winning the game, not taking fights unnecessary, this is what differentiates. I mean, this is like people struggle with this in Master Tier, honestly. So this will help you climb, refine. I want you to, like, I mean, this is a pretty niche game you're playing with Shen, but this is how you want to be playing with Shen in terms of 4-man diving bot, getting dragons, especially on this bot-centric meta that we are in today. So you can check out my full notes from this review over on my blog, nathanmott.gg. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions from this review, anything you want me to clarify further. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.